Today in astrology, Mercury stations retrograde. Let's talk about what that means. Mercury is the planet of information, communication, data, facts, travel, transportation. And when a planet stations, this means that it appears to stop before changing direction. A retrograde is when a planet appears to go backwards in the sky from our earthly perspective, and it's a time for us to review, revise, and revisit the themes that are related to the planet. So, in this case, we will be reviewing information, communication, data, facts, and all the things. A retrograde is also a time where some of these themes that are related to the planet tend to go haywire or don't function to the best of their ability. So, this could be a time with Mercury in retrograde where you're not really communicating to the best of your ability. The information that you get is kind of wonky. Travel plans may be delayed, but it's nothing to freak out about. It's something that happens 3 or 4 times a year. So as long as you slow down and make sure to cover all your bases, you should be good. What's interesting about this retrograde is that it's starting in the sign of Sagittarius, which is a sign of its detriment, which means that it doesn't perform well and it's not really comfortable here. Mercury is about the facts, data, and accuracy. And Sagittarius is a sign that is more optimistic in its thinking, that doesn't really focus on the little details. It's more of a big picture thinker. So naturally, Mercury is going to be a little bit uncomfortable here. So, what does this mean? This means Mercury, which is already uncomfortable, is going to be further made uncomfortable with the retrograde. So, think of being outside of your element, but then also being blindfolded. Again, this is nothing to freak out about. It happens frequently. But what could help you at this time is to take your time, to go very slowly. Read things 2 to 3 times if you need to. Make sure you get another pair of eyes if you absolutely need to so that you can get another perspective. This could also be a time where you may need to purchase insurance for your tickets if you're going to go on trips or travel or something like that. This is also a time for you to think before you speak. Don't just say the first thing that comes to mind. Even if it's truthful, it may not be the message itself. It may be how you're speaking or how you're conveying the message that might be the problem. At its best, Mercury retrograde, although it kicks things up in our life, it helps us be able to better communicate information, disseminate information, be better speakers, be better writers, be better listeners. We just need to take our time and figure out different ways to do that so that we can have success moving forward.